Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you this little makeup dripping inspired makeup from RawBeautyKristi. First I'm going to set my face, just give the foundation something to stick to. Today I'm using the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is my first time trying it and my shade is not quite right, but we're just going to work with it. And then I'm going to set that down with some foundation powder.
I'm a little bit scared of walking out my door, and sometimes it's
here I'm taking concealer with my ring finger and I am setting, using it as an eye primer and then putting it in all the places I would normally put concealer.
hard to realize that I'm not a child anymore. Turns out it's not that easy.
Now taking the RCMA powder, I'm going to set my under eyes.
Knowing where to go.
Now going into the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to take this shade, which I don't know the name of because I have an old palette, and I'm going to put that in the crease using a big fat fluffy brush.
You just have to start, the rest will
now going into Subculture, I'm going to take this shade, which I can't see, and I'm going to put that into my crease a little bit lower than I put the last one, and I'm just going to blend and blend and blend and blend and blend and blend until my fingers bleed.
Wait and see. 'Cause I am not invincible.
Now going into Kylie, I'm going to grab the shade Royal, this pretty blue right here. I'm going to put that in my crease as well on a slightly fluffier brush, trying to deepen that blue and create a little bit.
And I don't know where I'm going, but I know I've got a lot to give.
Now hopping into this shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette, I'm going to wet my brush and I'm going to apply that onto my lid all over the place, because I really want this blue to stand out. And it has a little shimmer in it, which is why we're not putting it up in the crease, we're just keeping it on the lid.
And you don't have to see.
Now hopping into this shade, I believe it's called Pool or Jada, one of the two. And I'm just going to throw it on a blending brush and put that up in my crease. Blending out those blue shades, adding a little bit of green, again, so for some dimension. Back into Royal. I'm going to try and deepen those blues. Blending, 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 blending. And now I'm going to take my middle finger and dip it into this shade right here and apply it to the center of my lid, both on top and below, for a pop of color and to make my eyes look a little bigger.
The finish line to nowhere to.
Now going into this shade called Rowdy. Oh, ignore my nail, it's gross. And we're going to put that on the outer corner to try and deepen the look, make it a little more smoky. Now I'm just going to throw on some mascara because I can't find my fake lashes. Oh, mascara faces are so pretty. Now I'm going to throw some nude eyeliner into my waterline, open up my eye a little bit, make it look bigger. Oh, these faces are just gorgeous. Now ignore that green one, I'm only going to use the blue one. I'm going to dot some freckles onto my face. And as you can see, it looks okay here, but I'm about to go overboard. So we went overboard. Oh well. So now I'm going to take my concealer and kind of outline where I want those drips to be and where we're going to switch from the foundation makeup face to the just straight up white face.
I got a lot of questions.
Now we're going to blend it out with my Flower Beauty sponge. Same concealer, just putting it all over my face, anywhere I do not want the makeup to be. I want the white part to be.
And yes, I've got fear, but
and don't worry about that. We'll fix it later. Now I'm putting RCMA powder and setting all of that concealer.
Life's about moving forward when the past's not clear. So this is me telling myself that I'm not gonna give up.
Now I'm going to take my lip liner and just line my lips and throw on some lipstick. I'm using an Anastasia color. That's a really deep purple.
Gonna back down, take another breath, take a new step, and wait and see. 'Cause I am not.
Now using a nude eyeliner stick, I'm going to again go back to where I want all of my drips to be and kind of, this is the final like form, like where we're finally drying them out and we're making...
Invincible, and I'm afraid to fall, but I guess that's the only way you learn to run after all. And I don't know where I'm going, but I know I've got a lot to give. And you don't have to see the finish line to know where you begin.
Now I'm going to take my ring finger and blend out the edges, make sure there's no harsh lines or visibly harsh lines. I want to make sure it looks relatively natural where our makeup is dripping and not like I drew a line on my face. Now I'm going to take a white eyeliner, and you definitely do not have to do that, but I'm just kind of redefining those lines.
Not giving up, not backing down, not gonna take.
Kind of like a lip liner, I just want to make sure I define my edges and make sure I'm not coloring outside of them.
No for an answer, not gonna hide any.
Now I'm taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Milk and a flat brush, and I'm going to paint my entire face in this white eyeliner. It's going to take a hot minute, and it's going to be very sticky and hard to remove.
This is the new beginning, 'cause I am not invincible, but I'm not afraid to fall.
Don't forget to paste down your eyebrow. That'll be fun to deal with later.
That's the only way you learn to run after all. And I don't know where I'm going, but I know I've got a lot to give. And you don't have to see the finish line to know where you begin.
Now I'm going to tap that out with my beauty sponge, make sure it's a nice even coat, and get all the way up in my eye, even the waterline. Now I'm going to take my RCMA powder and pat that in, make it even whiter. I want to be as white as I possibly can. Pumpkin spice latte! Alrighty guys, and now we're going to just redefine where any powder got on that nude drip.
Walking out my door, and sometimes it's hard to realize that I'm not a child anymore. Turns out it's not.
And here's the finished look, with a cup for emphasis. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had lots of fun trying this. Again, it was inspired by RawBeautyKristi. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again. Please subscribe if you haven't already.
Not gonna back down.
Stay tuned for more.